So February is over and March is now here. It is now time to do my February favorites. Now a lot of these favorites I've been using for a long time and I completely forgot to mention them in my last favorites, which was my January favorites video. And then as soon as I uploaded the video, I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I include this and this and this? So I'm including those things this month because I loved them so much in the month of February as well. And the first thing is this Real Techniques makeup sponge. This is supposed to be a dupe for the, what is it called? The Beauty Blender. It's like the same concept, except this one has a different shape, and I'm sorry it's a little bit dirty. I washed it the other day, but I used it again today. But yeah, it has a different shape because it has like a pointed side on one side, and then the other side is still pointed, but it also has this flat side right here, which I love so much. This applies my foundation so beautifully. Like, I am amazed. It just leaves your skin looking so flawless. It leaves your foundation like looking amazing. It doesn't look cakey. Like, it makes your foundation look like that's your skin, and it really just presses it into the skin very, very nicely. And I can go on and on about this, and I probably should have made a whole separate review on it. The next thing that I have to show you is a primer. This is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. And I'm sure you've heard tons and tons about this already. I know a lot of people have been raving about it, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, and blah, blah. I wouldn't say it's like amazing, but I do like it a lot. I get pores around my nose area and then a little bit around my cheeks, and you can't really see it when I don't have foundation on, but when I put my foundation on, it really sinks into the pores, and then that's when you can notice my pores. But after applying this and then putting my foundation, I noticed that you can't see them as much. Now, I wouldn't say it completely erases my pores because they're still a little bit there. Like, you can still see them a little bit, but compared to before, like compared to when I wouldn't use this, it is a difference, and you can't see my pores as much. The next thing that I have to show, and I can't believe I forgot to mention this in my last favorites video because I've been using this since like December, early January, and I'm obsessed. And it is the BH Cosmetics 10 color palette. This is the blush palette. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you do not have this palette, oh, you need to go get it because it's super affordable. Look at the amount of blushes that you get, and the colors are just beautiful, and they're really nicely pigmented, and you can mix them. You can like look at that. They're really good quality blushes. Like, these blushes last on me like all day long, and they are just beautiful, and I'm so happy I purchased this palette. And if you are like a blush freak, definitely get this palette. It's so, like, come on, it's so cheap, like, why not get it? Oh my gosh, okay, I'm like really excited for this month's favorites. I don't know why. I think it's because I don't know. The next thing that I'm so excited to show you guys, because I'm so in love with it, is the Stila eyeshadow in Kitten. Now, I've heard so much about this eyeshadow because everyone talks about it. It's an award-winning eyeshadow. You know, it gets a lot of hype. And I've seen it in the stores. I've swatched it. I've always thought it was such a beautiful color. But I never really, like, had the courage to buy it just because I am more of a drugstore makeup type of girl. I don't really splurge on makeup just because I feel like it's so expensive, but once in a while, like, I will have these urges where I'm like I'll get a sudden impulse and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need it, I don't care how much it is, I'm gonna spend it, like, I'm gonna spend the money on it. And then I go into Sephora or Ulta and I'm just like, don't even think about it, just grab the product, go to the register, pay for it, go home and enjoy it, and don't even don't even think about how much it costs. And that's what I did with this eyeshadow. It is so worth it. This eyeshadow is so gorgeous, and I've been looking for an eyeshadow that is like the same thing as this, and I haven't found one, which is why I finally decided to just give in and purchase it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it is like highly pigmented. If you haven't heard of this eyeshadow, it basically is the perfect champagne eyeshadow, and it swatches like so beautifully. It's so shimmery and gorgeous, and I have been using this as my inner corner highlight every single day for the past like month, or however long it's been since I've got it, which I think it's been like a month already. And I'm obsessed. And I also use it as like a highlight on my cheekbones, and it's what I have on right now. The next thing that I have is a lipstick. This is from Rimmel London, and it's one of their Moisture Renew lipsticks. Now, this was one of the first lipsticks I've ever bought. This one is in Berry Rose, and I remember, and I still am not a fan of the smell, but I remember that was one of the things that made me like stop wearing this lipstick is the smell. Like, it just, it smells like old lady. But the color itself, it's so pretty, and it's very nice for every day. I know it looks kind of dark on my hand, but my lips are kind of pigmented, so when I put them on my lips, like, it just looks like a very nice wash of a berry, like a nice berry color. The next thing I want to show you is a hair dye, and this is the Manic Panic semi-permanent hair color cream, and it's in the color Rock and Roll Red. I tried this on my hair because my hair was fading, and I didn't want to use like a full-on hair dye because I didn't want to damage my hair so often. I decided to try Manic Panic, and I have been wanting to try this for a long time, and I'm so happy that I tried it because I love it. This stuff is like a miracle. It's a lifesaver if you need to retouch your hair, especially with redheads, because red hair fades so fast. And this just worked really well. It left my hair really vibrant, really nice and soft. I didn't see any damage to my hair. My hair didn't get dried out or anything, so I'm really happy about this, and I'm definitely going to keep using it and keep experimenting with it and stuff. If you want to see a picture of when I first dyed it and like the fresh color and the vibrancy of how this left my hair, go to my Instagram. I did upload a picture on my Instagram, so go check it out there. It's Think Beauty Within, and definitely go follow me. And I like following you guys back because I like getting to know you guys on social media and stuff. So yeah, go follow me. It's a lot of fun. We're almost done. Next thing I have to show you is a perfume. This is a Victoria's Secret Bombshell perfume. Oh my goodness. This smells so good. Like, oh, it smells, I'm going to try my best to explain it. It smells very flirty and very sexy and like very like, I don't know, like sassy. It just smells so good, and this just makes me think of Victoria's Secret. And when I think of Victoria's Secret, I think of like a sassy, like confident bombshell, just like the perfume says. Like, next time you're in Victoria's Secret, go and smell this, and you'll be like, oh my god, that smells so good. Oh, definitely. I'm going to spray some right now because I'm leaving in a bit, and oh, it just smells so good. The next thing that I wanted to show you is my favorite book of the month, and it is Divergent. Oh my goodness, you guys, if you haven't read this book, go check it out because it is so intense. When you read it, like, you get hooked. Like, I could not stop reading this, and I was so hooked. This was all I was thinking about. This was all I was doing. I, like, couldn't drop this book. And if you read it, definitely let me know in the comments, and let me know if you've read the other books. Don't give anything away though, because I definitely am going to read the other books. I just need to get my hands on them. And yeah, I'm so excited for the movie. The movie is coming out this month, March 21st, and I am beyond excited. I don't think I've ever been this excited for a movie, at least not in a long time. But yeah, and a cool thing is, over the summer, I went to Chicago on a family vacation, and I actually got to see them filming for this movie. Like, I got to see the whole setup. I think that's why, another reason why I'm so excited to see it, because like I actually got to see some of the behind the scenes stuff. So I'm excited to see how it all plays out. And then I read the book, so I'm even more excited to see how they depict everything in a movie and stuff. So yeah, anyways, so I definitely recommend that book. Oh, it's so good. And yeah, I'm excited to read the other books. But anyways, those are all of my favorites for the month of February. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had I'm like all over the place. I hope you guys had an awesome month of February, and I'm really excited for March. Definitely subscribe if you are not subscribed already. Please hit that subscribe button, and let others know about my channel as well. And I'm gonna go now because I actually have to go to a family party and I'm starving, so I should probably go. And yeah, bye guys!